I'll go ahead with the presentation. So right now, the first thing that we want to bring to your attention is the dangerously cold temperatures and wind chills that we have that's going to be moving into the area for Thursday and Friday. So right now we do have a wind chill warning that is in effect for all of our counties in Wyoming and for many of the counties here across western and central South Dakota, in fact, even over to eastern South Dakota. We're calling for wind chills to be as low as 40 degrees below zero to 60 degrees below zero. Now, when we issue a wind chill warning, that means frostbite and hypothermia are very serious concerns. This actually becomes a life-threatening situation if people get caught outdoors and are not prepared for it. And the wind chill warning is in effect through Friday afternoon. So if we look at the hourly wind chill values, when is it going to be the coldest that we're looking for? So looking at this chart, from about midnight Wednesday night through about 11 a.m. Thursday is when we are looking for the absolute coldest wind chills to be in effect. However, if you look over here, the crosshatched areas mean wind chills are going to be colder than 35 degrees below zero, and that's going to be any time from some areas from about noon Wednesday all the way, again, for some areas through about noon on Friday. So again, when it gets that cold to be about 40 degrees below zero, we start pushing life-threatening conditions for many areas. And as we had talked about, frostbite can occur in 5 to 10 minutes, beginning at wind chills around 30 to 35 degrees below zero. This map shows some of the coldest wind chills that we're looking at from Wednesday night through Friday morning. So many places are in that minus 45 to even minus 55 to near minus 60 degrees for many places across northeastern Wyoming and across western South Dakota for that time frame of what we're looking for. The next thing that we want to draw your attention to are ground blizzard conditions. Now, what we mean by ground blizzard is that we're not so much talking about snowfall as we are the winds that are going to come through and pick up the snow that's already on the ground, coupled with what light snow that we're going to be getting on Thursday. So looking at Wednesday, we may only get a trace to maybe 2 inches of snow in some areas. But when we get those strong winds on Thursday and they continue through Friday, they could create very difficult and hazardous travel conditions. Significant reductions in visibility with blowing and drifting snow could occur. And especially with the Christmas holiday that's coming in, we face the potential of quite a few people being on the road trying to get to family and friends. Now, as we had talked about, the new snow isn't going to be the concern. As we see on this map, the new snow that we're looking at is not very much, a couple inches potentially in lead down by Winter. Everybody else, a trace to perhaps an inch. But this is going to be very dry, very fluffy snow. It is not going to hold a whole lot of moisture. And as many of us know here in the Dakotas, when we get that type of snow, it does not take a whole lot of wind for it to get kicked up and for it to get blown around. And this is what we're looking for to occur beginning Wednesday through Friday when those strong winds move in. So this shows us our wind map. Again, winds will be from the northwest, frequent wind gusts of 40 to 60 miles an hour. The strongest winds are going to be on Thursday. Again, we'll start to see the winds pick up late tomorrow morning, and the winds will continue through Friday. But the strongest winds are going to be Thursday. With the cold, this is what we're looking at. We could see some record daily low high temperatures. So for Thursday, this is what we're looking at for high temperatures across the area. Now, however, I want to show you just a little bit of a bright spot. If you look for high temperatures on Sunday, many places are getting to freezing or even above freezing. So if we can just get through the rest of this week toward the weekend, there is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. And looking at record low temperatures, they're also possible, especially Thursday and Friday. Many places seeing temperatures 20 below, near 30 below, and these are the record lows for Thursday and the record lows for Friday. And with the record lows that the low temperatures that we're calling for, these very well could be in jeopardy. So as we wrap up, as I had mentioned, heading into the Christmas holiday, we're just urging everybody, make sure that you are planned for these cold temperatures and the blowing and drifting snow if you have to travel. Have your emergency winter kits with you. Have an extra battery for your cell phone charger or an extra cord if you need it. And we don't have it on this slide, but also remember pets. Pets have a very difficult time if they have to be out in this weather. Bring them into the garage, bring them into a heated shed if you can. Plenty of water available, and be able to take care of them. So right now I'm going to shut recording off, and if there's any questions, I'll gladly take them.